Welcome. I'm Peggy. We have lots going on. We have some beautiful crafts that we're going to share with you and show you. And we all, I just think about when you watch the news, they play up everything that's bad and all the murders and the accidents and the drugs and the war. And we never know about the people in our midst who quietly go about making this a better world. And I thank God for those people. And I have one of them sitting here right now, my friend Susan Buffano. And she is here on behalf of Animal Care. And this is the first place to go if you have a pet who goes missing. And you can find your best friend there, because if you think about adopting a pet, by all means go there. And this is helping animals and helping people. Bless you. Thank you for coming. And you brought somebody. You brought somebody.
I sure did. I brought a very special little someone, and her name is Midge.
This little creature was found abandoned and dumped in a ditch. Can you believe this? People harm their children, so why wouldn't they harm animals? But this is a precious little creature who wants a home, one of many. But that's how it happened. She was just and she was so tiny she couldn't get out.
She couldn't get out, and from what we understand, some kind person saw her and brought her to us.
Oh.
And she was very young. It was about a week ago, so we think she's only 6 weeks old. So one of our staff members took her home and fostered her and cared for her, and now she can eat solid food. And
now she's making her TV debut, and she is looking for a home, and a precious little creature she is. Yeah.
She is.
Tell us what else Animal Care does.
Oh, Animal Care is just a one-stop shop for so many things. You can come out if you're looking to adopt a new pet. You can come out if you need to have vaccinations or you need to have a microchip. And then sadly, if you lose an animal, we're a good place to check first, because Animal Control from Greenville and Spartanburg County bring the stray animals
to us. Now, where are you located?
We're located near Cherrydale Shopping Center, right near the movie theater on Furman Hall Road.
Okay, it's kind of in back of the...
Right in back of the movie theater.
Yeah.
Really
and you
convenient.
have a nice facility there.
We do, and it's a large facility. We take in over 20,000 animals a year. And our goal is to take in way fewer. And the way that can happen is for people to make sure they spay and neuter their animals.
Now, you have special programs for that where it doesn't cost very much.
We've got a low-cost spay-neuter program. We also have a program for folks that are on government assistance of any type. If they can prove that, they can get their cat spayed or neutered for just $15 or their dog spayed or neutered for just $30. So it's very affordable to come out to Animal Care, and there's so many different things that you can do if you come out, or ways that we can help you with your own pets.
Okay, and you welcome families to come and go through for the fun of it.
Oh, of course we do. There's nothing like the squeal of a child when it sees a puppy in a kennel. It's just great fun for us. So we love for families to come out.
And you are the community relations coordinator.
Yes, yes.
So you bring all this together.
Well, what I do is I do what I think is the fun stuff. I plan events and I work on fundraising. My favorite thing that I do is humane education. I go out and I talk to children. I was at Westminster Presbyterian speaking to their kindergarten yesterday, and it's just great fun to get out in the community. So that's another thing that Animal Care does. If anybody watching is interested in having us come out, I'll take my dog Sela, and we love to come out and speak to groups of adults or children.
Senior citizens or children?
Absolutely.
Or anyone?
Anybody that'll listen.
Yeah, yeah. And that's a precious little creature. She's so gentle and has been so good.
She has. We can't guarantee she'll always be this way.
Well, but you sometimes even have purebred.
Oh,
dogs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got. They say that shelters on average take in about 25% purebred animals.
So you don't. If for some reason you can no longer keep your animal, through having to move or illness or whatever, and you can't cope with it anymore, you don't just think that some kind soul is going to come along and find an animal wandering around. Turn the animal in, either to the Humane Society or the animal care, where they have a chance to be adopted and cared for.
Absolutely.
And fed. This little creature would have died in that pit had somebody not come along and seen it there. And a tiny little animal, probably 3 weeks old.
Mm-hmm. And that's the amazing thing, Peggy. You were saying a minute ago that you hear all this bad news when you watch the news, but we meet wonderful people every day at Animal Care who want to come and volunteer.
Yeah.
They want to foster animals. They bring animals in that they find. And
Yeah.
if somebody finds an animal, like let's say the person that found this puppy, if they could bring it to us and say, I'd like to adopt it once it's been spayed or neutered. So there's just so many different ways people can help
So
animals.
if somebody adopts an animal, either cat or dog, but from you, it will be healthy. I mean, it will have had care.
Yes.
And it would have had shots.
Yes.
So that you're adopting an animal that is safe and cared for.
Yes, and our adoption fees are so low, and they also include a microchip for every animal.
Okay.
They're up to date on their shots. If they're a puppy, they'll still need to get more shots, but they're up to date up until that time. And
so
then
they have
folks
been
can come
examined
back.
by a vet, and you're not taking home some sick little creature.
Yeah, nothing that I mean, every now and then a dog will get kennel cough or something, or a cat will get an upper respiratory infection. But
and what about summertime, and school will be out? What about a teenager who might want to volunteer some time or help in some way?
Oh, there's all sorts of opportunities for people to volunteer at Animal Care, and
I was thinking of kids in the summer.
Yeah, kids. I think 16 and older can be there without their parents, and there's just nothing but ways. And if you go on our website, which is greenvillepets.org, folks can take a look at our volunteer section and see the way to do that.
And the telephone number is 467-3986.
Yeah, that'll get right through to me, and I'll put folks through to whoever they need to speak to.
Yeah. And
we also have another fun thing coming up this summer,
What's that?
Peggy. It's called Camp Animal Care, and it's for rising 4th through 6th graders. And we just have a big time. Every day is a different topic. A vet will come and speak to them, which we have a lot of kids that come to camp that think they want to be veterinarians, so that's fun. Mm-hmm. They learn from groomers and...
Well, now, is the camp held there on your
camp
facility?
Is held right in our facility.
And when is that, in the summer?
There's 2 different camps, and one is July 21st through 24th. It's a Monday through Thursday from 9 to 1. And then the second one is July 28th through the 31st. And there is nothing more fun I've ever done than to be with these children who love animals.
Well, that's another idea. So if you have a child at home, you might want to call that number and find out about it. And you also have a wish list. You need cat and dog food. Anything like that is appreciated, both dry and canned. You always can use.
Mostly canned, just because that helps the puppies without teeth and the older animals.
And you can also always have baby blankets. If you have, they'd be grateful to have those kinds of things. And of course, donations of any kind. And if you have children, you're welcome to go and walk through. It's a wonderful experience, and I think helpful to children to see animals and what they have to do to care for them.
I think so too, Peggy, and it's just so wonderful to see kids with animals, because this brings so much joy to them.
Yeah. Well, she brought joy here to us today, a precious little creature, and thank God somebody found her and saved her.
That's right.
Susan, thank you.
Thank you,
for
Peggy.
what you do.
Thank you so much.
And
thanks for having Midge and I.
I can't stand it. Let me
okay,
hold
here
it.
you go.
We're going to come here. We're going to go to a quick break. Oh, God love you. What a precious little creature. Oh. And we're going to come right back, and we have some other things to show you besides they're not living, but they're beautiful. So stay with us.